ready for some Motorcycle Mayhem Radio? What's up, everybody? What's going on out there? What's up, Wayne Forte?
What's up, Johnny? How you been?
How you doing, brother?
Pretty good for
Yeah.
a Monday. Yeah, why not?
Well, Monday.
I just got to get out of my system. Fuck shit, Dan. Fuck shit, Dan. Okay.
Yes, we just did our FM show. We couldn't curse on that one, so you're not supposed to curse on this one either because we're on the OBBM.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
All right, so
cancel that now.
we're gonna have to edit that out.
FSFS.
So we have a little bit of a camera issue in the studio tonight. So we got Chris Beckins over there and Irish Pat.
Hey, everybody.
So we can hear those guys, no problem. But we can't see those guys. We got Louie Bag of Donuts out there. What's up, Louie?
What's happening, guys? What's
Nice
happening?
hat.
Whoa, cowboy.
God, what are you like a stud now or something? Like, what is this shit?
That's my Daytona pin hat for all the years I've been riding down to Daytona from New York.
Oh yeah? How many
Got all
pins
my
you got?
pins on. 15 pins total.
Nice. There you go. Beautiful. So what's your favorite place in Daytona to go?
My favorite place in Daytona to go is the Boot Hill Saloon, right there across from the cemetery.
Because you're better there than across the street, right?
That's
That's what
correct.
they say. You know what I mean? That's the word on the street, my friend. So,
Absolutely.
so you ready for bike week or what?
I just got some oil changes done and checking brakes and checking air pressures. Doing the things Chris tells you to check before you get out there and do your thing.
Awesome.
Damn, I failed already, man.
Shocker.
Shocker.
I got to get my bike over to Harley Davidson over there, and once I get it over there, I'll be ready to go, man. So stick with me with that one. So talk to me again more, Louie, about Daytona. What's going on down there?
Oh, well, we got a bunch of stuff going on. First off, if everybody doesn't know, Main Street Station has closed. They're not open.
That's a shame, man.
So
That-
the place to be is, yeah, and it is insane. You're right, bro. That was a staple for how many years, right? And, you would hang out at Main Street Station, bop over to Boot Hill, go back and forth, check out all the good things going on. And now Boot Hill Saloon is going to be inundated because they're going to be the main thing at the end of that drag there with everything Larry's got going on. He's got
So that's gonna be the main spot to be.
Sir,
I mean,
absolutely.
It's the Boot Hill, man. The Boot
What do
Hill
you
is
got going on over
legendary.
there? What are you messing with over there? You having problems?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a camera working. That's why I'm keeping it on
Keep
you so
talking.
you can talk. Just keep talking, Louie. Don't worry about it. Right?
You know it's bad when we're
What'd you
keeping.
have at dinner last night?
Oh my goodness!
You know it's bad when we're
So-
keeping the camera on Louis.
Oh boy, there would be some fighting words.
There's a thing I always say. I got good-looking motorcycles. I'm an ugly guy, and that's the only thing that saves me at Daytona Beach is my bikes.
There you
You
go.
know?
That's all right,
yeah,
though.
so we got that bike rock thing going on there with Larry, which is phenomenal. I mean, I'll be there most of my time during Daytona Beach's rally.
Right.
And then you got up the road there, you got Dirty Harry's Saloon with Jasmine and Crash.
How's
Raffle.
Jasmine feeling? Do we even know? I talked to her last week. She was sick, and Kevin.
I actually messaged Kevin, and Kevin was feeling better, and I believe Jasmine's on the upstroke too with everything.
Jeez.
Well, that's a good thing, man. Because Bike Week wouldn't be the same without Jasmine Kane. Am
You
I
can't
right?
have a bike week without Jasmine.
That's
Absolutely
the place
not.
to be, man. So let's say hello to these guys over here. What's up there, Bobby?
What do you say there, Johnny? How
And we got Yo-Yo.
How you doing?
How you doing, Yo-Yo? How'd you get that name, Yo-Yo?
it takes a minute.
Yeah.
Takes a minute.
The first time I went to the clubhouse, I rode up and I looked at the parking lot. I didn't see any motorcycles. Figured I was early, so I took off. Went and had some pizza. Went back. Still no bikes in the parking lot. Took off again. Rode around for a little while, and when I went back, there was still no motorcycles. I took off, and apparently they were inside, and they kept sending one guy down every time he saw me. Up and down, up and down.
Like a yo-yo.
Like a yo-yo.
Hey, where's he going now? Where's he leaving again?
That's it.
Yeah.
So they hit the bikes on you.
Yeah, it's, I'm looking for a bike club, no motorcycle. Zero.
They're all inside.
Yeah.
Was it cold out?
Yes, it was.
Well, that's why. I mean, sometimes that requires a phone call. Like, are you guys inside? I mean, how was the pizza, by the way? I mean,
Not bad.
People-
Not bad.
there's
Not
people
the
out there that are
best I
interested
had.
in the pizza. You know?
Not the best I had. I could have gone to another place that would have been a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You
Well,
know.
it's always good. So we got Bobby. What's up, Bobby?
Another day in paradise.
Always
right?
looking handsome, man. I love this guy over here. I love this guy. He's an awesome guy, man. Really. So tell us, why are you here tonight?
Well,
What's going on?
we're here to promote our annual pig roast.
It's a good time too.
Absolutely. You know, it's
What's her name? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, asking for a friend. I was asking for a friend.
She's showing up at 5.
it's a good time had by all. It's a spring startup, you know, for us.
Right.
We open the year, you know, a bunch of us get together, and Dave is our barbecuist. He's our pig roaster. He gets there early in the morning and starts it. And
That's
then
a big process, by the way. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I've watched them get these pigs going because,
Yeah.
you know, you want to marinate it too. I mean, that's a big.
Yes, exactly.
What would you put on the pig? Like duck sauce would be good.
I would imagine that.
Pig sauce.
See, it's that whole injecting process.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a lot.
And
It's
what
not
about
just the apple in the mouth.
I was
anymore.
gonna say, what do you have?
like the old days, you know, and some twigs in the cavity. No, like that, you know, it's,
No twigs in the cavity.
he's there like 4:00 in the morning, you know, and a couple other people.
It's a long process.
Exactly.
I mean, because you have to make sure it's cooked, but you don't want to cook it too much.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
It's got to be just right.
Right.
And you know, bikers, their pigs is very important to
Right.
them.
You put the apple in the mouth.
We don't do the apple, you know, it's...
Someone actually eats the head, right?
Yeah, or you chase
some
around
people
with
do-
it.
Yeah.
The real question is how long is the cook with the pig while it's still alive before he kills it?
We'd have to ask Bubba that. And
Because they do always ask, why does this pig squeal? And you wonder, and the word never gets out.
Top secrets.
That's exactly. That's a professional secret there.
Damn.
Well, we can actually say hi to Christian Irish Pat now. What's up, guys?
Hey, Johnny.
What's going on?
So they're back on camera again.
Nice,
Sweet.
you are good.
Yeah. We got them working.
Got the IT guy hard at work.
Yes, the IT guy. That's another hat I wear. That's all that is.
There you go.
Professional video
Cover that
maker,
hat.
right? But
Either.
anyway,
Is there anything you don't do, Johnny?
yeah.
The dishes.
No, I do those too. All right,
Laundry.
I do that too sometimes.
Repair his own mic.
That I don't do.
Fold laundry.
Be prepared in life. I don't do. I'm a mess. I'm actually a mess. But anyway,
That's why we love you.
that's right. So back to the pig roast real quick.
Okay.
That's really interesting
So
stuff.
it's April 13th. It's a Sunday.
All right.
Last year was the same day as the bike busing in Farmingville. They're actually doing it the week before.
Right.
So it's April 13th. It's a Sunday. The doors open at 12 o'clock. Bring your family. You know, it's a $20 donation per person.
Nice.
You know, and we're there to start the season. Ride. You know, we're hoping everybody rides. We had a good turnout last year.
April can be tricky a little bit.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah, we
absolutely.
learned that one.
Yeah.
Last year it rained for an hour, and we lost 40 people because they headed east from Farmingville. So
Yeah.
this year I'm hoping they'll just come to us and not have to,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good time. You can have bands playing, or
You know, we don't know yet. We're working on that part.
we're
of
getting
it.
some vendors together for this.
Absolutely. Well, no, the vendors we're gonna have vendors are gonna be at the Life Ride, but that's our big show.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Okay.
That one we had over 200 bikes last year.
Yeah,
Johnny was there.
I thought you had
Yeah,
more than
Chris
that.
was there.
Yeah, it was great.
We
event.
had. You think we had more than that
I
last
think
year?
you did. It was a big turnout.
It was a really amazing turnout.
Yeah, you guys have a good turnout at that
Absolutely, and that all the proceeds go to the Phoenix House.
Right.
So, and we're a clean and sober recovery club.
Yes.
Actually, we're a clean and sober motorcycle club.
Is that a challenge for you guys to be clean and sober? Being in the motorcycle world, in that community? I mean,
Not really.
no? Okay.
No, it's really simple.
Everybody's happier that I'm not drinking and using drugs.
Well, that's good. That's an important
It's a
thing.
much better world when Bobby doesn't use drugs and drink. Johnny.
Plus, it's a lot healthier for you as well.
Absolutely. You
Being
know,
around together, it makes it a lot easier.
Yeah,
Yes.
you work with each other.
Yeah,
my
well,
God,
that's what you got to do. You got to
the camaraderie, and you know what it's about. It's about identification. You know,
Right.
it's about hearing your story and somebody else is speaking it.
Right.
You know, for me, I've heard it before. I've heard people say their story and tell their story, and their story is mine.
Right.
You know, we in Narcotics Anonymous we have a basic text. I read that basic text, and I believe that they wrote it for me.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know, and that's what the comfortableness of riding motorcycles, clean and sober. You know, with my brothers.
We have the same thing in AA. We have all the literature, and when I read it, it's like reading about me.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
good.
But we still identify because we live pretty much the same lifestyle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good thing Crow left.
Yeah. Yeah, that's dangerous quote, yeah. But for me, I haven't had a drink. I mean, I'm not supposed to be drinking because of my heart.
Medical.
But, you know, I do occasionally indulge. I haven't had a drink since New Year's Day, actually.
Wow. Okay. Wonderful.
And I didn't even do it on purpose. It's
Sure,
like, you know, just don't feel like having one.
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, it's a difference when you say you want to quit drinking, than to be told you can't drink anymore.
Well,
That's a difference for me, because when I was laying in that hospital bed at Huntington Hospital at the time, my heart, and the doctor came in and said, "You know, you can never have a drink again, right?" Now, let me tell you, I wasn't a big drinker.
yeah.
I wasn't like a hard drinker. I drank beer.
Yep.
I had fun with it. It wasn't like, you know, I was an alcoholic where I couldn't go to work in the
Sure.
morning, or I woke up in the morning and I had a drink. I drank, you know, having fun with my friends.
Yeah, it's like social.
And I watched some of my friends drink a bottle of Fireball in the night.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't even drink a beer now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's hard to hear those words. You can never drink again. Even though I never listened to that.
Sure.
And Pat understands because, you know, he's in the same boat as you
Absolutely.
guys.
Well, the thing is, with me, it's not even being told they can never drink again. All you got to do is focus on the one day.
Yes, sir.
That's all you can do. You can't worry. You can't worry whether or not it's going to be a week, a month, a year, 5, whatever time that we've all put in.
Correct.
You can't. You don't get there without getting one day.
Absolutely.
Right.
And and that's all you have to do. And sometimes it's not even that one day. It's that 1 hour, 1 minute. I mean, because that's all it takes to
Be weak.
be weak.
Yeah, well.
I mean, that's honestly it's what I don't know if it's weak is
I don't
really
think
the
it's.
right word.
I don't think it's.
No,
I don't
it's
think
not
that's
weak.
the word for it.
No, I mean,
think,
I don't think so. It's just
I think it's just good people making bad decisions. It's a decision.
Yeah, that's actually better.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
know?
now, it's like, I know that my motorcycle's standing up in the garage. When I used to be, I used to get home and wake up the next day, you open your eyes like, all right, put on Channel 12 News. I'm not on there.
Yeah.
Let me go downstairs. The bike in the garage. Is the bike standing in the garage?
Or is it leaning over?
Right.
Yeah.
So,
oh, there's something even worse. You start to wake up, all of a sudden you put your arm. It's like, okay, hopefully she's female.
Well, you got different stories, Pat.
You're not supposed to tell us that one.
Pat,
No, well,
Pat just took the show in a whole different direction.
Too much information.
Well, you just hope that that she looks the same at 8 a.m. as she did at 3 a.m.
There you go.
And no,
Well, at 10, she's a 2, and at 2, she's a 10.
Yeah.
exactly.
Well, I got to say, you know, proud of you guys. I'm proud of you, Pat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not an easy task.
No.
I mean, I don't know your drinking history. I mean, for me, I used to like to go out and have fun drinking with my friends. And again, to be told not to drink was a hard thing for me. But, you know, now I learned that. No, I didn't learn. I'm talking about. I go on that cruise ship, man. I'm
Sure.
putting them down.
Of
But anyway, but then I feel like shit for the next 3 weeks.
But it's not even.
You know what
It's,
I mean?
it's more the unmanageability of your life.
Right.
That's just for me. You know, it's the craziness that goes along with it and the drama that comes with it. And it's not even the next day. It's the next person that you see.
Right.
You know,
I used to hate that. Speaking of real quick, going out with this group of people I used to be friends with, and they always had something to say about if you drank too much. And it would be one of those situations where you'd wake up in the morning and you get a text, oh, so-and-so's mad at you. Why?
Yes.
Because you drank last night and you were drunk and you said this. Really? But that's the things that you had to face
Absolutely.
with the next day.
absolutely.
Like looking at Channel 12, making sure you're not on there. You know what I'm saying? But
The blessing is that you made it to the next day.
right. Yeah, God bless.
Yeah.
I never got a DWI.
Yeah.
Thank God. Knock
Didn't
on
hurt
wood.
didn't hurt anybody. That's my blessing too.
I never hurt nobody. And,
Never hurt anybody.
That's that, man.
Well, hey, Johnny.
yes,
Johnny,
sir.
here's the thing with, you know, us riding and drinking. If you're with a bunch of your guys and you're bar to bar or you're staggered formation, and you got some of you guys in your clique and they're 6, 7, 8, 10 beers into it, it's not safe. I mean,
No.
you know, you're not
Absolutely.
taking your friends' lives into consideration.
Yes.
So, you know, that's the deal there. We have a 2-drink minimum for the night, and you know, if you get caught doing any kind of narcotics, We even drug test guys in our club. So
Wow.
if you get caught doing that, you're done. You're out. End
Yeah.
of story.
Makes
You're
sense.
not taking people's lives into consideration, and that's not even counting the people that aren't riding with you.
Yes.
Yeah, but you see, Louis, that's unfortunately that's the disease talking as well, because
Exactly.
you think you can have two. It's like all of a sudden you think, I can have one more.
That was me.
And that's and that's the disease. That's just part of it.
I was the king of one more.
Yeah.
I was the king of.
See-
All right, let me just finish this beer, then we're gonna go. And then when I was with my ex-wife, she'd be like, "Oh, I miss going to the bathroom." She'd go to the bathroom. One more beer. One more.
Oh God.
Down that one and say, you know what? Let's just have one more, and then we're gonna go.
For this guy, it was one more and I got to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It
never
wasn't
said-
even one more and I got to go. It was one more and I got to stay.
I never said one more. I just kept going.
Yeah. So how long have you been not drinking for?
So I'm in AA now for 4.5, almost 5 years.
Wow. Okay.
You know,
Good for you, man. Congratulations on that.
thanks.
You know, you drank your whole life. You know, started at 17.
12
12 years old.
years old.
Wow.
I did have a certain amount of time previously, and
Oh.
didn't do the right things, and I went out drinking again.
All right. Ever get a DWI or anything like that? Or?
Yeah, I got a few.
Yeah. I mean, when do you realize it's time to stop drinking? It's time to get my life together. When do you guys realize that?
It's different for everyone, I would think.
I was just
Yeah,
gonna say,
oh,
Chris
definitely, yeah.
Chris is spot on. It's like everyone has their different bottom.
Is it a DWI that changes your mind?
No,
No.
no, it's not.
Yep.
deep.
What for me it was the pain. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Really?
I didn't want to live anymore. I just wanted to
Really?
die. Absolutely did
Yeah,
not want.
playing it for brother.
Well,
Well, that's on the outside looking in. Though.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
You know that exactly. And at that time, for me, it was I would go to a meeting and I would still come home and I'd beg God to take me because I wasn't worthy enough. I was less than. I never felt a part of in my entire life,
Right.
and I still have a problem with it today.
Well,
I could be in a room with my brothers and sit in the back and say, you know what? They're not there. I'm not.
I'm not feeling it.
Exactly.
right.
Yeah.
And it's just a soul thing. It's a disease of more and a disease of less than. And I know that I do good things and I try and I work very hard at change. I've worked hard at changing my life.
Sure.
Doing the next right thing for the and we promote, our club promotes clean and sober living. We promote, recovery. We go to meetings together. And AA guys go to NA meetings. NA guys go to AA meetings.
yeah.
Because I love my brothers.
Right.
And it's a fraternity of like-minded.
Like-minded individuals.
Yeah, but
basically.
it's and everybody calls it the misfit toys, but it's not really that we even misfits.
Right.
We are misfitted in our heads.
Wow.
It's not a question that we are the misfits, and that's exactly it. It's a mental thing. And for me, when enough was I stood with a young lady and told her all about how everybody did me wrong, and she finally said, "You look like crap. You want to go to a meeting?" Without a hesitation, I said yes. That was 13 years ago on January 6th.
Wow.
Wow.
And I've
Awesome.
been, God willing, I have today and I'll have tomorrow.
Well, that's good, man. I'm glad that you guys are doing good.
Thank you.
So we're going to go to commercial real quick, and don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after the message.
Leather Up will keep you safe while looking great with a huge selection of armored and casual flannel shirts. From beaded to sleeveless, Leather Up's got badass gear for all riders and all seasons. Leather Up with 3.5 million customers since 1999. Iconic biker brands like Milwaukee Leather and Hot Leathers to give you the largest selections anywhere. Comfort, variety, classic styling, and affordability with free same-day shipping on orders over $100. Visit leatherup.com and use the promo code MAYHEM for 20% off.
There are so many awesome bike rallies all over this great country, which you can find at cyclefish.com. Check out cyclefish.com for a full schedule of events. Cyclefish.com. Please go to cyclefish.com for all the details.
All right, we are back, and we're gonna finish it up with these guys here. We got the bag of candy right in front of Bobby. Look at that shit. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
Well, that was Chris Sharon.
So
He's a sharing is caring kind of guy.
you got
Yeah, man.
Chris. Everyone gets candy but little Johnny. So anyway, you got this event coming up. You got the Alliance. Alliance.
There you go.
MC.
MC, yeah,
Presents the pig roast.
Yes.
It says Alliance. MC.
April 13th,
April 13th?
Sunday.
Yep.
The weather will be spectacular.
It will be.
Absolutely.
It will be.
I put my paperwork in.
Did you? All right.
Yeah.
12 noon.
Yes.
Where is this at?
2 Hunter Court, Amityville.
Amityville.
Yes.
By the house?
It is our
by the
house.
house?
Right off of Sunrise Highway.
Is it by? Is it
Right.
by the house? The house.
No. It's
By the house.
the house is all the
It's on
way
the other
south of
side.
I
us.
know.
Oh, yeah.
How many times I went to that house and it was boring? It's
The
like,
house
come
don't even look like the house anymore.
on. I know they changed
the
it.
house.
I don't understand that with some of these people, man. Like the Brady Bunch house, they redid it.
Yep.
Why? I mean, if I lived in a Brady Bunch house, I would keep the inside, outside, rug.
And everybody
whatever,
that drove
indoor,
by would
outdoor.
have here's a story right
Yeah.
away. Start
I
playing.
think I
Oh, that'd
did
be playing.
go-
That'd be the theme song in the background.
I did go to Al Bundy's house
Did
from,
that right,
from
yeah.
Married with Children. I went there.
Was it the same?
It was exactly the same.
Kelly still look like Kelly?
Yeah,
He probably sat on the couch with your hand in your pants
I
too.
don't think so.
Would you keep Alice?
Alice was hot back in the day.
Yeah.
You even think about it. Alice was only like 30 years old back then.
Yeah.
And she looked like she was 90, right? He would have banged her.
The Amityville Horror House,
Are
the
you
same
kidding
thing.
me?
They had to fix that.
Yes.
What about Mrs.
All
Brady?
right.
Yeah, everybody.
So anything you want to end with over there?
Yeah, well, I'd just like to say thank you to Johnny and Wayne and Chris and Irish Pat for giving us the time. You know, the alliances, we appreciate what you do, and it's not just we're not just promoting our pig roast, we're promoting recovery.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and I every time I've been on, I think this is my fourth time on, Johnny, or third. Whatever
Something
it is,
like that, a lot.
And I don't even, and here's the thing, I don't even pay.
Ah.
I get to do it for free and have fun with my
Oh,
brothers.
you pay all right.
You always pay.
Yeah, you always
Oh, yeah, a pig roast. Get me that.
exactly.
You
gonna
learned how to
pay.
throw that bill out.
If Johnny shows up, you will pay.
That's right. So I just want, for the club, speaking for the club, we want to say thank you very much. We really appreciate it. And that, if somebody is out there struggling and they need to speak or they need to talk to anyone, I'm on Facebook. I'm Bobby Muller Jr. My phone number is on my Facebook page. Take it, call it. I might not answer, but if you leave a message, I will definitely call you back within the hour.
All right.
I don't usually answer phone numbers that I don't know,
Right.
but if you leave me a message, I definitely would call. Shoot a text.
Excellent.
I'll meet anybody anywhere.
The Alliance, everybody, man. Awesome stuff,
Yeah,
man.
good job, guys.
Good luck with your pig roast. It's going to be awesome. And keep going, guys. Stay strong. You got this.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
anyway.
And he wanted to, actually, Yo-Yo wanted to say something, right? With
Oh,
your
I'm sorry,
son.
go ahead.
Yeah. I got a text from my son. He was trying to call because his ringtone is a screaming woman.
We don't have a phone.
On the radio,
We
but
don't
he
have a
got
phone
that
here.
in it.
The phone's down. We got rid of the phone a long time ago. So that theme song, 877, no, they ain't having that. So anyway, hey, thank you guys for coming on. Love you guys.
Thank you. Love
Keep
you
it up,
too.
Pat. You want to say something, Pat?
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit there. I didn't even do this on purpose, but look at the T-shirt I'm wearing tonight.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go.
Oh, there you go.
That'd be
Not
nice.
even on purpose.
Very nice, Pat.
I know.
Thank you.
All right. What's
And
up?
of course, I'm wearing my hot leather shirt over it.
There you go. Your leather up shirt right
Yes.
there. But speaking about that, Pat, if you're going to Daytona this year, anyone out there going to Daytona? A lot of people are going to Daytona. I'll be in Daytona this year. Go check out Hot Leathers and Milwaukee Leather. They'll be on Main Street. They'll be set up all throughout Bike Week in Daytona. Probably at the racetrack, the Harley dealer, Route 1. You can find Hot Leathers. Go in there, check out their stuff. And whenever it's funny, all the years I've been going to Bike Week, I always went to Hot Leathers to buy my shirts. Because they got the best quality shirts at Hot Leathers.
Oh, hot leather, this is great.
It's the best. So check out Hot Leathers. So we got a guest, right, Wayne? Who we got
Yes, we
going on?
do. We have Bill Cox. He's from the 9/11 Traveling Remembrance Flag.
Awesome. What's up, Bill Cox? How are you?
Pretty cool idea here.
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're doing great, man. So talk to us. What you got?
Well, we started last year. I do a whole bunch of rides. Not sure if Wayne's shared much of my information with y'all.
No, go ahead. Tell us.
I have a military first responder Memorial Honor tribute bike. It was wrapped back in 21.
Beautiful.
It was a total surprise. It went in as a hey, I wanted a ghosted tan American flag down and make it different. Of course, the bike was, that very rare Harley vivid black color. So I just said I wanted something different, and then this is what they came out with 2 weeks later. Total
Wow.
surprise to me.
That's beautiful. That is a beautiful bike you got there.
So that started not too long before that was done. I met a couple guys. One of them was he goes by Stupid, awesome guy, but he has a program called Flag of Honor Escorts.
Okay.
And they travel the country with folded American flags dedicated to certain, whether it's a war era, group, person, whatever it is. They have flags that just pass around to different people traveling all over the country. And that all started due to COVID. So he called me and said, hey, we want to do a ride in Florida, and this is what we're going to do. So this is year 4, and this kind of leads up to the 9/11 flag, but this will be year 4. We start in Pensacola, Florida, and for 8 days we ride all over Florida, going to the Gold Star Family Memorial Monuments, which are monuments dedicated to those families that have lost a loved one in war.
Wow.
During a war. And we also stop at usually 7 to 8 of the Florida-run veteran assisted living facilities. We stop in, visit with the veterans, and they're Florida-run facilities, so we're able to get with them, get in. We spend time with the veterans, say hi, shake hands, tell stories, listen to stories, and it's just a great time. But we're on the road for 8 days, and the American Legions down there host us overnight. So they feed us, and then we bed down inside the Legions overnight, and then we get back up in the morning and head out to our next stops.
Nice.
So through that, I met Buddy and Jeanette from Westside Twins in Statesville, North Carolina.
Yep, who we know
And
very well.
Yep. And through them is how I met Wayne. He brought a bunch of supplies down when we had the weather down here in North Carolina end of last year, and we had all the flooding and stuff like that. And Wayne got together and brought a bunch of supplies down that we dispersed throughout the area. But the one thing Buddy asked me, he said, because when we do a ride, I ride all the time with my bike. And he said, I've always wanted to do a 9/11 ride to New York City. And I said,
Wow.
Give me some time and let me think. That was in May of 24.
Yeah, I remember
Within
that.
a few months, we decided this is what we want to do. And I drive for work, so I'm always in my car going to different accounts. And I did get a lot of time to think. And I said, well, let's not just ride up there. Let's do something behind it. And that's when I decided to get a flag together. Well, with that flag, and it just hit me one day, I'm like, okay, well, we'll get a flag. We'll let it fly certain places. But there has to be something more behind it. And it just kind of popped in my head, said, we're going to have a flag. It's going to fly 9 days a month for 11 months.
Wow.
And then we are going to take that flag and we're going to do our ride from down here in the Carolinas. And we're going to go to Shanksville, PA to the site. We're going to go to the Pentagon. And then we are going to come up to New York City. And at that point, that flag will then be retired in a shadow box and be given to a police, fire, or Port Authority department in New York
That's
City.
amazing. Wow.
And then at that time, that same day we're in New York, the next year's flag will then be transferred to me by Flag of Honor Escorts, and which is currently traveling the country as a folded flag. And then when I get it at September 11th, we'll then fly that flag for the first time, and it starts this journey again all over. We're going to work local, and then we're going to keep on spreading out. And hopefully the plan in 5 years is that flag will then travel the country for 11 months seamlessly, with groups picking up and Pony Expressing it around the country
Wow.
to get back to us.
Yeah,
That is
pretty
really
awesome. A lot of
amazing
coordination,
things.
that's for sure.
That is really amazing. How do you guys do that? That's great that you do that.
Yeah, we got a couple good spots already set up. We got the Fire Department Academy.
Okay.
We got a place. Actually, we're not locked in yet on a couple, but we're working on a couple good spots. So
Okay.
it'll work out good.
That's
Pretty
awesome.
awesome.
And that's July, correct? June and July.
August, we'll be coming up. Yeah, you guys will get the flag in May, and then we're going to work it out. I guess with who we're going to work with is a Soldier's Journey Home.
Yep.
Wayne got me in touch with them. So they're having an event down here with a house. So that's when we'll get the flag transfer over to somebody to bring it back up to New York. Then Wayne with his guys up there will take it for a couple months and then get it back to me for August. And then I'll have it for August when we'll plan a ride to come up to back up to New York with it.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, no, it's all going to work out good, definitely.
Yeah.
You know.
And it just
What Bill, how can we find out what's Facebook page? Give me some people want to
There's a
help and donate.
Yeah, there's a Facebook page right now. It's the 9/11 Traveling Remembrance Flag. For donations, I'm working on that. I'm working on getting my 501c3 for this program because I want to do everything 100% legit. I don't want to have any questions. It's all going to be fully transparent when we start collecting money. But if anybody wants to donate, a Soldier Journeys Home, get with them and please donate there. And if there's a place to say, hey, we want to do this in honor of the flag that's coming around, please mention that to them and let them know that that's why you're doing it.
Okay.
That is awesome,
Yeah,
man.
the plan is actually, since that Soldier Journey Home, we'll bring that up. We build a house for a double amputee vet in 14 days. So the plan is to get the flag there in between the second weekend and do a ceremony, have it fly throughout the last week of the build, and then when we hand over the keys to the family, take that flag down, and then, if Bill's there, he will be, I'm sure. He'll give him a regular flag to fly, and then Bill will go on his way with the other flag.
That's awesome. I got to see 2 of the houses that they built.
Yeah.
That was
pretty awesome.
I got to tell you, man, talking about something amazing to see how fast they built it. 2 weeks they built this house, and they built the house just for that person.
Yeah.
Everything in the house just for that person. Amazing to see this.
Yeah.
We walked in that one room, right, in Kentucky.
Yep.
We were in Kentucky, and the room wasn't painted yet, and it still had like a lot of wood showing.
Okay.
By the time we walked out of that room and came back, it was done.
It's amazing.
Painted and everything.
Like the guy's putting a sheetrock screw into the sheetrock, and the spackler is
behind
literally
him.
standing behind. It's like, and the countertops, they all lower
straight,
down
yeah.
to, all the bathrooms are tremendously.
Yeah.
It's all like solar. It's really efficient for the vet.
Beautiful stuff, man.
It's pretty cool.
And they deserve a lot more than just that.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the guys with Solar's Journey Home, a lot of the guys are FDNY guys that I know.
Yeah.
So, it's a good
They
thing we
cook
go
and
down
all
there
that?
and we meet up with local volunteer firehouses
Okay.
down there and the police department. Everybody's on the same page.
Yeah.
It just works
Yeah,
it's
it's beautiful.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Excellent. So, Bill,
Really
Good people
cool.
coming together.
anything
Yeah.
else you'd like to add?
Just appreciate coming on. This is like I said, this is our first year, and this became about really quick. Just like I said, just talking in May, and we're not even a year in, and we have Blue Knights are traveling with the flag currently in North Carolina. I'm originally from Orange County, New York.
Okay.
In Middletown, New York. So I was a volunteer firefighter up there. Actually living in Florida when 9/11 happened.
Okay.
So it means a lot to me to be able to do this. We are working with the Pentagon. I'm working on a contact there to be able to get right up to the site of the edge of the building with the flag for some photos and to lay a wreath. We're working on the same thing for Shanksville, and I'd like to do the same thing up at the towers to bring a wreath up there. Currently, like I said, the flag is in North Carolina. In March, that flag will be up in 4 different F-15s flying during training exercises.
That's cool.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's cool.
Sweet.
So,
Excellent.
Well, listen,
working on
obviously,
some air-
I talk a
that
lot
and
with
so
you,
forth.
Bill. I mean, as you get more updates, let me know. You can come back on, or I could tell Johnny whatever we got to do. We'll make sure all the updates are current.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll have everything on the Facebook page, as it moves to a different place. And along with that, we are also going to have a log book. So every place that flag goes to is going to have a log of where it was, what days it was there, and then there's also going to be a spot where everybody gets to sign it that was there, why that flag was flying there. So
Wow.
not only will the flag go, the log book goes with it to the department, and they'll be able to open that book up and see a picture of where it was and all the signatures
Wow, that's really awesome.
and how many people were there. So, and again, it's the first year, so it's just going to grow and get better and bigger as we move down the road.
Well, that's awesome, Bill. I want to thank you so much for coming on the show with us And we'll be working with you as whatever you need. Feel free to give contact Wayne,
Yeah,
and we'll work with you, man. Love to see you grow.
definitely. And congratulations on your newlywed there.
Absolutely.
Thank
So-
you. It's been a busy week, so
I'm sure.
I'm sure it has been. Is that why you can't walk good?
All right, Bill. You have a great night. Thank you again for coming on.
thank you.
And we're going to commercial. We'll be right back right after these
good.
messages.
Awesome. Thank you.
Win a 2024 Street Bob 114 with the proceeds benefiting Rocking the Road for a Cure's breast cancer patients. $100 per raffle with only 300 chances available, plus 20 other prizes. Winner will be drawn in May of 2025 at the Boogie for the Boobies in Patchogue. Sponsored by Harley Davidson of Nassau County. Visit rockingtheroadforacure.org.
All right, we are back. And now we do that part of the show that we have where we got Mr. Louis Bag of Donuts, our Florida manager who takes care of all the bands down there. And I'm looking forward to going down to Florida and seeing Louis. And we're going to be doing some live shows together. We'll be at the Boot Hill Saloon Wednesday, 7 o'clock on March 5th. The March 6th will be at the Hang Dog down there on Route 1, across from the Iron Horse, doing some fun stuff there as well. So let's bring him on. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Louis Bag of Donuts. What's up, Louis?
What's
Boy,
going
intro.
on, man? We can't forget while we're there by the Iron Horse to go see Bob and
Bob.
pick up a pair of sunglasses from Bob.
Of course. We got to see Bob.
Yeah.
Bob is the man over there.
Absolutely.
He is the man. So what do you
So you
want to
like
start
my-
with?
You like my change of backdrop this week? This is all my shipwreck artifacts.
I like it, man. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
I'd love
There
to
you
do a
go.
show with you about that one day, about all the stuff that you do for. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'd definitely do that and talk about scuba diving, New York, New Jersey shipwreck for
Yeah.
sure.
In the murky waters.
Also, in Milky Waters.
Cold,
Murky.
cold,
Murky.
murky water.
Oh, all right. So what do you want to start?
Oh, well, let's start with where I was this past weekend. Friday, I headed over to see our boys Jackknife over at the Taveri Doghouse.
I like that place.
And that place is cool, man. It really is.
Yeah.
And actually, it was Tammy's birthday, the owner of the Taveri's Doghouse.
Okay. Happy birthday.
But I do have to tell you, man, it was cold. The air was blowing off that lake behind the place there.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know how those guys actually held on to those strings and actually didn't miss a beat because their fingers were definitely numb. It was crazy. But we
Sure.
had a good time there. Like I said, Tammy's birthday. And from there, I left Joey and the crew, and we went to JJ's Packing over there and seen our friends September Dogs and spent
Nice.
some time with Kate and Mike.
Right.
And they actually said to say hello to you, Mr. Rizzo.
Hello there.
And so we stayed with them for a bit. Joey Page actually showed up at to see Kate and Mike as well. and our air drummer of the year, 24-25, Mr. Sterling. He showed up too and hung out with us over there with Kate and Mike.
Nice. Awesome, man. So it looked like you had a good time over there with Jackknife.
Yeah. No, I always have a good time with Mr. Fingers. You know how much he loves to be called Joey Fingers, right?
I know. That's what he does, right?
Well, he's been calling me the Big D. I'm not sure if it stands for donuts or something else. And
I don't know, man.
We'll leave it right there. You know what I mean?
Right. So,
but yeah, so I actually rode out to Renegades on the River Saturday night and spent some time with Crash Rocket over there. And man, they packed that place. They were having a bass tournament, and all of the super expensive bass boats were out there.
Oh, nice.
Super expensive trucks pulling them. And let me tell you what, it was a good time. What was that, Wayne?
Probably all Fords.
Yeah, there was a couple of them out there. You know how it is, man.
Nice.
But yeah, we rocked out over there. Crash Rocket always does a hell of a job. Mr. Paul Murphy, the bass bass player, sported
the shirt.
His old style Motorcycle Mayhem radio shirt.
Did you get the new ones out?
I got the new ones. They have new ones. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you got any left?
So, I got shirts left. Absolutely.
Go to Louis' house and get a shirt quick, everybody.
Well, listen, I don't know who let the cat out of the bag. I guess they were watching the show or whatever, but I had 3 women that usually hang out in DeLand, and they approached me over at Renegades on the River, and they were like, "Hey, can we get shirts?" I'm like, well, "What makes you think I got shirts?" "Oh, we know. We know you got shirts. Johnny sent you shirts." You got George over there. He's the roadie for Crash Rocket. He was sporting his new Motorcycle Mayhem radio shirt as well.
All right. I'd like to see that.
Yeah, it's good.
Awesome stuff, man. Plus, I'm bringing shirts down with me as well to be throwing off the stage. Plus, me and Louie. Oh, okay, I'll let you finish first, Louie. I'm going to tell you what we're going to be doing down there.
Good
All
deal.
right?
Yeah, what's that?
I'll tell you when you're done here. Look, you got a picture for you.
You don't want to put a little teaser out there for everybody? Or?
We'll be throwing something off the stage pretty cool.
Not each other?
You.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
Louie be throwing me off the stage. This is for holding up these shirts so goddamn long.
But is security going to allow you to get on stage to throw yourself off the stage?
Yeah, exactly. They may not. Who's this guy? Right? Crash Rock can be all over
Security.
all over Daytona. They can be headlining everywhere for Daytona. Looks like that's awesome.
Yeah, Crash Rocket's going to be all over the place. But the good thing with Crash Rocket and Jasmine Kane is they're both going to flip-flop. One's going to open for the other
awesome.
at Dirty Harry Foreign Bike Week. So you're going to get 2 kick-ass people back-to-back at Dirty Harry's. But like I said, the place to be, as we well know, is going to be the Boot Hill Saloon.
Yes, absolutely, man. And I must say, Louie, what we're going to be doing while we're at the Boot Hill Saloon, throwing out our own shirts, that we're going to be also throwing out shirts from Hot Leathers as well.
Nice.
So we're going to get some Bike Week shirts from Hot Leathers, and we'll be throwing them off the stage as well.
Was that hot lettuce or
Hot leather?
Yeah, hot lettuce.
Oh, hot
Those are
lettuce.
tacos.
This is not good.
No.
Hot Leathers and
Okay.
Milwaukee Leather. We'll be throwing some stuff off the stage
Very
over
cool.
there. It'll be awesome. You know what I mean?
Very cool.
Looking forward to that. So what else you got there, bro?
Well, actually, we got Wednesday night in DeLand. Crash Rocket is going to start out real early showing for Bike Week. They're going to kick it off. And so I'm going to go to Bike Night this Wednesday with Crash Rocket in DeLand at OB's Lounge.
Are you sure it's Crash Rocket that's playing?
Huh?
I'm just making sure it's Crash Rocket that's playing. I
Oh,
want you to go up
positive.
on stage and announce a
Yeah.
band that's not playing. So go ahead.
No. But kicking off officially for Motorcycle Mayhem Radio down here south in Florida, not New York, but kicking it off down here for Bike Week will be Mr. Joey Page and Jackknife.
Nice.
They will be at Saints and Sinners from 12 to 4. That's March 1st. And March 1st, let me tell you what, Motorcycle Mayhem Radio is going to be all over the place down here on March 1st.
Nice.
We're going to leave Saints and Sinners, and we're going to head over to Sorry Charlie's in New Smyrna from 3 to 6 for Enchanted. It's a Stevie Nicks cover band. And then from there, we're going to roll over to the Iron Horse for some steak bits and potatoes. You can't forget about the steak tips.
Nice.
And then we're going to go over to Broken Spokes for Puddle of Mud at 9 o'clock.
Puddle of Mud.
Awesome.
And
nice.
After that, they finish up at 10:30, and I'll be on Main Street, bopping around, talking to people, handing out cards, and promoting the show is what I always do.
Nice. All right, man. So there's a lot of stuff going on down at Bike Week this year. Love it, love it, love it. We'll be all over the place. So look for Louis Bag of Donuts, and I'll be there coming up that next Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm looking forward to seeing Jasmine and Crash Rocket and Jackknife and those great bands that are out down there in Florida. I think it's going to be an awesome time. What do you think, Louis?
Absolutely. Listen, I just want to tell everybody, when you come down here, it's for a good time. Now, we all want to have a good time. But be careful out here during Bike Week.
Oh, yeah.
First off, get your bikes ready. Air pressures, like Chris tells you to do. Check everything, your signals, your bulbs, everything. Get your bike ready to come down here. And second off, when you come down here, don't be a jackass and ride like an idiot.
Yeah.
Come down here, enjoy it. When the lights are long and you're sitting in a line, that's part of Bike Week. Don't do the dumb stuff. Too many people get hurt here during Daytona Bike Weeks. Be
Absolutely,
safe.
man.
Have a good time. Be
All right.
safe.
A word from Sheriff Louis. Awesome.
Excellent.
Great job, Louis. Great
Yes,
job, man.
sir.
So, put up the flyer I sent you. Ooh, did I save that flyer? I was going to get into that next, actually, Brian. So, hold on. So, let's go to Mr. Chris Beckins. What's going on, Chris?
We got a ton of stuff going on. It's that time of the year, as we talked about
Right.
all the time. You know, the bikes are coming out. People are getting on the road. We're practicing. We're getting our stuff together. We're actually trying to work out some parking lot practices for the year. We're probably looking to do at least one a month in various locations amongst the island. We got a good friend of ours, Mark Brigandi, who's working on parking lot practice rides, as well as the Motorcycle MAC, New York City MAC, which is the Motorcycle Advisory Council, and New York City DOT. They're going to be doing some practices, and they're looking at like Lloyd Bennett Field and a lot of good, huge, hopefully even UBS Arena, you know, to get some real practices out there and trying to bring some people out to try to make practicing cool. You know, you improve your skills, you improve your chances of survival. And, you know, I can't stress that enough. You know, like Louis just said before, you know, you go over your machine, you put your machine away, it gets dust on it. Well, guess what? You get dust on you by not using your skills, you know.
Yeah.
Things get it's like a bicycle. You don't forget how to do it, but your skills do weaken. You got to get out there. You can practice in the parking lot. I don't recommend that by yourself, because if something does go wrong, then you're on the ground by yourself under your bike or something like that. Do a buddy system, or, you know, come to one of these free parking lot practices and improve your skills and get the dust off you. You know, and you got to be aware out there. Like I said, road conditions are terrible again. We're going to start posting the pothole links again. You know, you're going to have to swerve throughout the lanes and stuff and keep your positions safe. Don't tailgate, because if you're behind the car in front of you too close, you can't see the road debris. You can't see the road conditions. You want to keep yourself safe. You want to keep a decent distance between you and the car ahead of you. And if you're driving, you want to keep a decent distance between you and the motorcycle ahead of you. A motorcycle can slow down faster than a car in most situations due to weight ratio. And if a guy on a bike has to slow down quick, you know, you're going to probably hit him, you know, unless you don't increase your following distance, you know. We're working on training some more trainers. We have a ton of stuff going on. We just got done with a Power Presenters Weekend this weekend. We had Bruce Laporte come down from the Traveling Wall for Fallen Bikers. He has a program that he put together for us that he uses up in New York State. He changed it geographically to our needs, to our crash sites and stuff like that, so it makes it more palatable for the youth, the young drivers. We set up a trainers class this weekend where we presented to 20 different presenters to train them in our program, so we can go into the high schools and reach more young drivers and make them better drivers and improve our chances on the road as well. Then after that, immediately after, on Sunday, we had 4 presentations at one of the local private schools. We had almost 200 students covered in those 4 days. which was pretty amazing. And if you want to watch Bruce in action, you want to talk about the Energizer Bunny, this guy's got Energizer Bunny got nothing on him. He doesn't even drink coffee, and he's yelling at these kids at 8 o'clock in the morning like he had a pot of coffee in him, you know. And
But you have to.
He's got such enthusiasm.
Keep
You
him
know what?
awake.
He's going to sneak in here in a little bit. He's actually finishing up a presentation at 8:30. He'll probably pop his head in a couple minutes. But let me tell you, this guy is amazing. He was a math teacher for years. He's retired. He's not afraid to, keep kids awake in school. You got to watch him go. And he calls zombie-eyes yourself, He does this little shake and rattle in front of the class to try to get them to wake up and get out there. And, he gets his point across. And unfortunately, it's very personal for him.
Speak of the devil.
Yep, absolutely. Timing is everything. I'll actually turn the mic over to him so he can tell us what the program is about and why it's so important to him. We just showed a couple of slides, Bruce. Welcome aboard.
Let him get settled here.
Yeah, he's settling in, so I'm going to brag.
Settled?
I'm going to brag on him a little bit more.
He was yelling and screaming at kids tonight, so.
Oh my God!
How many parents call you tomorrow morning?
He's got some.
I bet there'll be a bunch.
He's
Good.
got some
What's up?
That
energy.
means you did your job.
How are you, sir?
I am awesome. Good to be back here.
Yeah,
It's been 2
very glad to
years,
see you
man.
again.
Yeah.
Bruce, roll with it. I just did an
Good
intro
pal.
for you. Give us the explanation of the situation and the program you have and why it's so important to you.
So my good buddy Jim was traveling eastbound on a road outside of Syracuse, New York, when a 17-year-old kid banged a left-hand turn right in front of him.
Jesus.
It was late in the day, like 6 o'clock. The kid's traveling due west. He didn't have a pair of sunglasses on. My buddy racked up $1.5 million in medical expenses. He spent 2 years in the hospital. Jesus. And this kid just didn't have a pair of sunglasses. You know what I mean? So that was what started this whole thing. We started talking to high school classes in our county because the kid was a 17-year-old. You know what I mean? They don't know anything about motorcycles. So,
Right.
so that's what started our program. We started doing all the schools in our county. There's only 9. It's a small county. And then 3 years later, we hooked up with the Governor Traffic Safety Committee, the New York State Association of Traffic Safety Boards, and we got a grant, and they started funding. We did it for nothing. I mean, it's information that needs to get out there. Just drivers need to know. We can go from 55 miles an hour to a dead stop. We don't have to use our brakes. You know what I mean? These people don't know this stuff. Turn signals don't turn off like they do in a car. So
I hear that Boston accent.
yeah. So we started doing classes, and then we got the grant, and then it just enabled us to really expand. I got up to doing 100 classes in a year, and then I met this guy named Chris, and holy cow! I mean, stuff just started getting out of control. He's a soft-spoken, quiet guy. You know what I mean? And Long Island Bay is just a powerful group of people. And 2 years ago, when I met you guys, is when I first did the training session with these guys.
Yeah.
And in that first year, they did 25 classes, and
Wow.
I was like, oh my goodness, right? Last year, second year of the program, 81 classes, 107 different high schools are represented.
Wow.
Jeez.
How huge is that?
That's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I came down here. We blew into town Saturday. We did a training session for 20 people. And then yesterday we did out to Ivy League. And we did 4 classes, 199 kids in
Wow.
4 classes right in one morning.
Now, do you feel that you're getting to them? Is it sinking in their heads?
It's great that you say that because believe it or not, there's a Long Island girl that's on the New York State Association of Traffic Safety Board. She says, listen, if you really want to know if your program's working, she says, do a pre-test, post-test in the classroom. So after we got our feet underneath us and we felt comfortable doing the program, we started doing that. We gave the kids a pre-test. They don't know anything about motorcycles. The pre-test average for these kids was like 45.
Wow.
Yeah, they don't know anything. And then we would do our program and we give them the same quiz. You know what I mean? To see how much they learned. And the post-test average was over 90 every single time.
Wow.
But more important than that, in our post-test, we left one final question. It was open-ended, and it was like, tell me something you learned. Tell me something you liked about the program. Tell me something you didn't like the program. Help us build our program, change our program. We want to meet other high school students, right? I'm telling you what, I was like bawling reading some of the questions. Like this one girl says, my mother is petrified to drive a car near motorcycles.
Wow.
She says, I can't wait to go home and tell her what I learned today.
Right.
One girl said, I didn't feel comfortable riding near motorcycles. Now I feel very confident. I know what to expect when I'm out on the road.
Wow.
I mean, these are things you can't
So
even...
you are getting through to them.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, you seem like you're really passionate about
I
this.
am a passionate
And I can
guy.
just tell by the way you're talking, and I'm looking at some of these pictures that you look angry. You know?
I think
gotta
Pat,
see it.
it looks
guess
like
you have
Pat's
to be.
scared.
My wife thinks that I'm an angry man.
Right.
She still thinks I'm yelling at her. We've been together for over 30 years. She still
You
thinks
know, I'm
I'm
not yelling at you.
I'm not.
But
Yeah.
do you have any medical conditions from this?
I do not.
No, I'm good.
Other than baldness, I rip my hair like
Yeah,
like
but-
what?
oh,
You're
you
not
are
listening
bald.
to me. Yeah, I ripped the hair out of my head, but no.
Well, no, it's fantastic. And you know what? You're hitting the nail right on the head because this is when they got to learn.
No,
When
yeah.
they're young, when they're in school, when they're too cool for this. When I was there, I
They're
was a
still
drummer.
impressionable. You know what I mean?
I was a drummer growing up.
Yeah.
And all I cared about in high school was playing the drums.
Being
And-
cool and
and
getting the hot
getting-
chicks.
and-
Don't
and
give me
getting
a
the hot-
and driving a fast car or maybe a
Right.
motorcycle.
Yeah.
I
But you
got
know what?
man.
But you're stepping into their lives.
Yeah,
And you're making a difference, which is amazing.
I hope. Well,
Because-
I taught high school for over 30 years, so
Okay.
I know a little bit about them. When I
Yeah.
walk
That's
in,
enough time.
and it's funny because I can see a kid and I know whether they have two parents or one. I could see a kid and I know whether he's got a tough life or whether he hasn't had to work as hard for the stuff that he's got. So I know how to get to these guys. I know how to get to them. But Chris has got some really, really incredibly passionate, compassionate people that right now. So our grant this year, we are funded to do 250 presentations in New York State.
That's fantastic.
awesome.
Yeah. That's awesome. Man.
Yeah. And we're in. So just so you know, so I did the numbers for his group. So there's actually 4 teams. Myself, by the way, my partner, she's an 89-year-old woman that still drives to the class. And if
Well-
you want me to present, you got to go through her.
Oh, boy.
She's tough as nails, baby.
Wow.
Wow.
So in all the years we've been doing it since 2012, we've made 876 presentations, 1,900 students, 35 counties, over 276 high schools in New York
Wow.
State.
Damn.
That's amazing.
That is good.
That's amazing. So you
And
are
we're growing.
getting the
We're
word
getting
out,
huge.
Yeah.
You are growing. Are you going to expand across the country?
Nah, for me, it's a New York State funded program.
Right.
But for me, I would love to see this program in every New York State county.
Right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And the way you keep going, man, it's going to be.
And I'm telling Long Island is such an incredible area because there's so many high schools. So where we are, we do every school in our county. There's 9 schools in our county. You guys got 9 schools in a 30-minute radius. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And your 9 schools graduate 4,000 kids.
Right.
One of the schools that I do is 5 miles from my house. It's K-12. They graduate 45 kids.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It's a whole different animal. I mean, these guys are they're reaching so many kids. And like you said, you're reaching these kids that are impressionable. It's true. We tried to go to like an older person's venue,
Right.
a retirement center.
Not like a nursing home.
A nursing home.
Oh,
and
they-
talk,
they
and
need it
talk
too.
to them. They ran us out on a rail, dude. Don't you tell me how to drive, mister. Oh, my God. They ran us out. So what's super awesome is New York State said, you know what? Motorcycle awareness, safety education is so important. In 2018, they actually passed a law. Every high school driver ed class in New York State must talk about motorcycle awareness. The problem is they use a textbook that's got literally 2 paragraphs,
Right.
like 3 inches of words, and that suffice. So what we do, our program free of charge to the schools. We walk in. Sometimes the teachers ride. They know stuff. Sometimes they don't. We don't care. But our program, we bring in riders. There's 2 presenters for every class. They bring personal experience.
Yeah, and that's the best.
They bring road knowledge.
Yeah.
They speak from the heart. I'm going
Right.
to tell you what right now. And I'm going to call out a guy. His name's Ron. Hopefully I'll get through this without crying because I already cried twice tonight. His daughter, I didn't know it until this weekend, 25 years old.
Right.
She was on her phone while she was driving.
Right.
Crossed the double solid line and hit a humongous truck. They found her phone open on the passenger side of the floor, and she was underneath the steering wheel.
Ugh.
And the thing that sticks with you the most is, so Abate made this video, and we show it in all our
Yeah, I've seen it.
presentations with the picture, and the person gets erased from the picture.
Right.
Ron says to me, "My daughter will never be in another family picture."
Yeah. Yeah.
If that doesn't hit you in the gut,
Yeah, that's tough, man.
Yeah.
That is very
his
tough.
daughter will never be in another family picture.
Yeah.
And these kids, I'm telling you, you could hear a pin drop when he's telling the
Oh,
story.
yeah.
I was
They
in-
heard that
I'm
the
in the
first
corner
time?
bawling. I'm in
Yeah.
the corner bawling. Yeah, it's crazy.
That gets to him, though.
Yeah,
It
it's
definitely
his.
gets
It's,
to him.
Yeah, it's
he
tough.
was best buds with his daughter.
Yeah.
They did everything together.
Yeah.
And when I see that this man stands in front of these people, his emotions on his sleeve, and he has to tell the story, Hopefully he saves one. And we talk not only we talk about motorcycle awareness, which is incredibly important. Left-hand turns incredibly important. But we talk about don't text and drive. Don't use your phone. Be smart when you're out on the road. These are things you need to be aware of. And
Right.
when you do it personally, and they can, you say I talk passionately, they feel it too, just like
Yeah.
you feel it right
Oh,
now.
definitely.
You know what I mean? And it gets
Absolutely.
through to them, and they listen. It's amazing that they do.
Well,
it.
it's great what you do, man.
Stories like that are
Thanks.
definitely tough.
Chris and I. That's what our teams do together. That's
what we do. It's
I am
amazing.
so incredibly excited. He's got
I
so
remember-
many people. Me and one other person. He's got a squadron, man. He's got
a beast.
posse. He is a good guy.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
He really is. I
He
mean,
is.
I remember
We
when
got a good
Chris,
crew behind us.
when Chris first brought you in 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He was like a kid. He was so excited about it. I remember.
And do you
talking
remember
to
how
him.
he sounded down there? You kept saying, "Hey, get closer to the mic. Get
Yeah.
closer to the mic."
Yeah.
What about today?
you go.
No, I can do it.
Chris was so excited about this. He
Yeah.
still is.
he really.
No,
I mean,
it was-
it's
I've never
awesome.
seen him
you
that
got
way.
a lot of heart in everything.
And you
this
know
is
what? Though, why
definitely
wouldn't you
something.
be?
Yeah.
We are actually, like you say, we've got a captive audience of minds that can be sculpted.
yeah.
It's our job to help them understand that, you know what? What does it mean that a motorcycle can slow down without using their brakes? Well, for a young driver, here's what it means. It means A, further distance behind the person. Give greater falling distance when you're riding a motorcycle. Because when your distance starts shrinking, you need to say, hey, they're slowing down, but they're not telling me they're slowing down.
Yeah.
You know?
It's judgment too.
It really is.
And that
It's
is
incredible.
it's very
And
difficult.
Do you see motorcycles out on the road all the time? No.
No.
So it's hard to gauge that judgment all the time.
Yeah.
You know, you just got to get used to riding your motorcycles, and unfortunately, there's just not enough of them. But I'll tell you what's really crazy. Oh my God, you guys will love this. Where I live right now, we literally just before I came down here, we got 100 inches of snow in 10 days.
Really?
I'm not shitting you, man. 110 inches in 10 days, or 100 inches in 10 days, right? So
You can keep it.
so right. So down here, we did our training session. It's like freaking 30 degrees out, and two dudes roll in on bikes, right? And then the next day, we did training classes at Ivy League High School. It's 30 degrees out. 8 o'clock in the morning. Two dudes rolled in on a motorcycle, and on my way back from the classes, I saw another bike on the road.
There you go.
Yeah.
You guys can ride at any time. Where we are, I mean, there's so much snow on the road, you can't ride right now if you want to. We have a general rule where I ride. It's got to be 50 degrees before you get out. These guys here, holy cow.
So what do you
Yeah.
normally do? You take a car?
Yeah.
I got a quick question.
Yeah, yeah,
Going
yeah.
back to the nursing home.
Yeah.
You had to have gotten at least 2 phone numbers from somebody.
Of course.
I'll plead the fifth on that.
Oh, of course, man. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming
Oh
in.
yeah,
man.
thanks for having me, man.
And,
I
we
love
hope
the
you-
show too.
God bless
Thank
you for what you do,
Yeah,
you guys.
yeah.
And-
Jody says hi too, by the way.
Nice.
and pulling
Jody the guy.
Pulling
Yeah.
Chris into it. psh, you're-
Yeah, he's all in.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
all in.
fire.
Two
He
for
really
you,
You're on
baby.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, he jumps in head first, no doubt.
But I want to thank you again for coming in, man. It's great what you're doing.
Thanks for
We
having
need
me.
more
man.
people like you and Chris out there to spread the word.
Yeah.
Amen.
Because you ride a motorcycle, when you put your leg over that seat, you're not guaranteed you're going to get to where you got to go.
No,
But
exactly.
if you put the word out enough, maybe enough people will learn.
We're hoping.
To look out for
That's it.
motorcycles, listen for motorcycles, feel the rumble. For a
It's
motorcycle.
incredible.
Yeah.
It
Listen,
really is.
I say it all the time. Together we can make a difference.
That's right. We got
I
zero.
even got him a pin now that says
That's
that.
it right here.
Look at
We
that,
have
baby.
zero
Camera
protection.
action.
I saw that.
No, honest to God, according to your state law, you got a DOT helmet you got to wear. You got to have Z87 eye protection. You could get a freaking Speedo and ride on it. Not that I will,
I don't think anybody in
Not
this room
that-
is worthy of
the
that.
Well, there's an
image.
Yeah,
We gotta
so,
get rid
okay,
of
let's
that.
get rid of
Not
that.
at 30 degrees.
On that note, we got to go.
Well, thank you again.
Thanks for
You're
having
always
me.
welcome in the studio, my
I
friend.
Great
appreciate
stuff,
it, man.
great
I appreciate
stuff,
it. I love
man.
what
All
you
right.
guys do.
So we're gonna
Where's Louis Bag of Donuts? I love that guy
Want to
too.
say hi to him? Let's say hi to Louis. There he is.
Louis.
I'm right
Louis,
here, brother.
Bag of
I'm
Donuts,
right here.
baby. I love listening
Right
to you.
here.
He wants to set. Jody wants to set up classes in
Thank you,
Western New
sir.
York.
Let's do it. Seriously, like
All
where I'm in Oswego County. We actually do classes in Monroe County. I had a guy that did classes out in Erie County. If she's in Erie County, I want her
That's
information.
close to that.
That's
Gotta
him.
be.
You know Jody. Jody Farrar.
Yeah. Let's-
Jody the guy.
Oh, Jody. Yeah, Jody.
yeah.
Jody the guy.
Yeah, Jody. Jody's awesome, dude. I,
I
love
thought
Jody.
Jody was a woman for like for
Yeah,
years.
Yeah. Jody's in Genesee County. Jody's in
Well, why don't Jody tell us?
Albion County. Albion County.
Oh, okay.
Oh man! All right. So hey,
Jody, get me a posse. We'll get it going.
there you go. So check it out, guys. We also work with another radio station that's out there in Texas called the 99% Radio Network. They're good friends of ours, and they do a lot. They're like, we try to do things together, and they do something called Walk the Bridge, which is really cool. They do it for vets. They walk the bridge, but not a vet. So now we're bringing that to New York, and we got Brian Horn, that's upstate New York.
Nice.
He's starting it off doing a Walk the Bridge Over there, we got Brian on to tell us a little about what he's doing. What's up, Brian? Talk to us.
Hey guys, how you doing? So like Johnny said, is I took it all of this upon us from Sideshow in Texas and all like that for Walk the Bridge, and it actually hit me hard being a vet. When I got out, the only thing I really had was, I could go to the VA and get the drugs and whatever for the PTSD, but I decided not to, and I became an alcoholic. That was, I would kill roughly a half case of Jack Daniels in a weekend, just to numb the pain. And then, in a very truthful sense of, if you go back a couple years, is when I became a minister because of my mother. And now that I am my club's chaplain, I've taken it upon myself because I want to do Walk the Bridge up here because there's a lot of veterans that do need help. There's a lot of first responders that need help. And so we're going to put it on May 18th, 2025, starting at noon, and then every third Sunday following. We're going to meet hopefully down at the Rip Van Winkle Bridge in Catskill. And it's just this effort is to raise awareness about veterans and first responders suicide. It's free. All are welcome. But come out and talk to us. Come support those who support others. And if they need to get in contact with me about anything, they can contact me at chaplaineclipse@gmail.com.
Awesome. All right, man.
And I also want to say, hey, Louie, I love the shirt.
Nice. So does he.
He's a funny guy, huh? You're a funny guy.
Well, we're going to try to do start a Walk the Bridge down here in Long Island also, but what bridge will we walk across? You know what I mean? I'm not going to walk across the Verrazano.
We can do the Rob Moses, but you got to shut it down.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's the weight rating?
Yeah.
I'll do the Sag Harbor Bridge.
There you go.
It's only 20 feet long. I'm good.
Jordan
What about
Harbor Bridge,
the
yep.
Sunken Meadow right over Jericho over there?
That bridge?
Right down there.
That's an overpass. I ain't walk the overpass. I walk the bridge.
Yeah, you can probably do that.
Well, technically, it's a bridge if it's an overpass.
That's right. We say, Louis.
Hey, listen, I got an idea. The Captree Bridge, you walk over that bridge, and you have a big thing in the parking lot there by the fishing boats. How
Yeah, you
about
can do that too.
Yeah.
You can do that at the Cattree Bridge. But where are you going to park? Cattree Park?
There's all sorts of parking over there.
That means you would have to walk the bridge and then
Twice.
walk back. Ah.
So what?
You know what I'm saying?
You need the exercise.
That's true.
Are you saying I'm fat?
In a nice
I'm down
way.
16 pounds. Look at me.
Oh,
I'm not fat, I'm big boned.
Get a golf cart
You
shuttle.
barely see me.
Get a golf cart shuttle.
So, all right,
you
Brian,
go.
man, thanks for coming on, Brian.
Just real quick, I was talking with John from the 99, and it doesn't actually have to be so much like a bridge like the Rip Van Winkle or, to George Washington or Tappan Zee or what you have down there. You could have a park that has like a little crossing in it, and that could be still the bridge to walk.
That opens up a lot.
That opens up a lot.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to keep that in mind. We're going to look for a place down here. We're going to start our own Walk the Bridge down here
Yeah, Bridget would only
in
take us
honor
4
of
steps.
the vets and the 99% Radio Network. Check out those guys. They're on Wednesday nights. I think from 3 to 5, right? I believe 3 to 5? No. They're on from 4 to 7.
No, I think it's 4 to 6.
4 to 6, sorry.
Because
There you
then,
go.
because then we come on at 6.
I don't even know what time we're on. You kidding me? Gee, I'm doing 6 shows a week now. So, and speaking of which,
Sometime during the week.
Going twice.
what?
Going once, going twice. What's the time?
There you go.
4 to 6 our time.
Oh, 4 to 6 all the time.
Oh,
Check those boys
Okay.
out. Anyway, all right, so, we go to commercial. Be right back.
Tired of the mundane and craving a genuine escape? Tropical Manor in Daytona Beach offers just what you need. Picture yourself unwinding by the heated oceanfront pool. Indulging in the fresh ocean breeze, our cheerfully furnished cottages and suites are immaculately clean. With kitchens for added convenience, experience the vibrant tranquility you deserve. Reserve your stress-free getaway today. go to tropicalmanor.com.
Or call 386-252-4920.
Rocca Vaca, distilled 5 times in tailor-made copper stills from the finest Spanish Tempranillo grapes. Exceptional smoothness with a sophisticated fruit taste, and is a unique organic and gluten-free vodka. Rocca Vaca, the vodka that rocks. Enjoy responsibly. A proud sponsor of the Motorcycle Mayhem Radio Show.
Hey everybody, it's Jasmine Kane. So we've got a new album out, Attitude is Everything. We just finished our music video for Victory. It's just our fight song. It can be for sports, it can be for your life. The small victories that you make it through on a day-to-day basis. Even if you feel like you're an outcast or you're not really part of something, you're always part of this. You're always part of something bigger. And you're always welcome in our circle at any time. Our second release on this record was Evil Disco. So we reached out to a few of our friends that are really great cosplayers and brought them on board to be part of this music video. The music video, I think, speaks for itself. And I think it turned out so fun. Thank you so much for giving our new album, Attitude is Everything, a spin. I hope you love all the songs on it. I hope you dig it all. I hope to see you guys out on the road sometime. Victory!
For commercial office printers, copiers, document cloud-based solutions, and with over 50 years of service, the choice is clear. Northeastern Office Equipment and the Rico family of products. Get a free no-obligation quote. Visit northeasternoffice.com.
That's
All right, we are back. What's up, everybody? Jasmine Kane. I cannot wait to see her down in Daytona Beach. She's going to rock it. Right, Louie?
Absolutely. We love Jasmine Kane.
We absolutely do,
Not
man.
so
We're staying,
much Kevin, but we love
Kevin.
Jasmine.
We love Kevin. He's good. We're staying at the Tropical Manor, which is a beautiful hotel.
Nice.
So if you want to go down there for Bike Week, Biketoberfest, the Race Jeep Week, whatever week it might be, go check out the Tropical Manor.
Nice.
They got great rooms, man. They got like a little apartments and stuff like that. So
Nice.
yeah, right on the beach, man. Right on the beach in Daytona Beach, man. So
That's
we'll be
awesome.
there, hanging out, doing some fun stuff on
Hey,
there.
are the birds still getting together?
The
out
bird,
there?
it's going to be Bird, officially the 2025 Bird Week, where birds from all over the country, they meet and they flock on the beach. They show off their beaks and their wings. So it's officially the 2025 Bird Week coming up
That's
as well.
awesome.
So if you're a bird out there, happy to listen to the show right now, you know where to go. Go behind the Tropical Manor and hang out with us.
Nice.
So anyway.
And bring your bag of potato chips and share.
There you go. Hey, man, we're giving away. Not giving away, sorry. We are raffling off a 2025 Street Bob Harley Davidson 114 for Rockin' the Roll for a Cure. Rockin' the Roll for a Cure is a nonprofit organization. Check them out. They are working with breast cancer patients. What they do, you'll love this, okay? I wish I was like as passionate. I am passionate, but you have something about you, man, where you look like you want to break shit and then talk about it, which is awesome.
Break shit in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a wrestling scholarship in college.
There you go. So Rockin' and Roll for a Cure. Dawn D'Amelia, the president, is a 3-time breast cancer survivor. She's the president. Wow. And she goes out every other weekend, delivers food, supplies, whatever it might be, for her patients, whatever they might need. Nice. Might be a ride. It might be a wig. It might be some bandages they might need. Something that has to do with their breast cancer or their treatment. They take care of them. And they're raffling off a motorcycle. They're always thinking of ways to raise money.
That's incredible.
They do a major motorcycle run, right, on this year's going to be October 5th, right, in Massapequa. All those details will be coming out soon.
Nice.
And then on May 4th, they're doing the Boogie for the Boobies, which is going to be at 89 North in Patchogue, where we're raffling off the actual motorcycle that day.
Awesome.
At the event.
That's a great day.
And that's how they raise their money. But she's always thinking of ways how she can make more money for her patients. Like this motorcycle, they're raffling it off. It's $100 a ticket. Only 300 chances. So your chances are huge.
Wow, that's incredible.
Actually, you're a math teacher, right?
Yeah.
What's the ratio? Are we over trying to figure that out?
30
Only
grand.
300?
30 grand.
Okay.
Then the
30?
bike probably costs 20 something.
Bike's about 16 something.
16.
So if you win the bike,
so she gets 14.
So what's the percentage of winning though out of 300
Oh,
tickets?
1 in 300? I don't know, 1 in 300. I'd have to 1 divided by 300.
come on,
Who's
you're being
got it?
tested right now.
1 divided by 300. I don't know, whatever it is. I'm
Pat-
more about
Pat's
that.
on it.
Pat's got it.
Pat is on it. Well, anyway, so what we're doing is we are raffling off this motorcycle.
Not good.
All goes to charity. 100% of the proceeds.
That's awesome.
And it is awesome what they do. And what's going to happen is you got 300 chances, right? There's going to be 21 prizes. So you're $100. Yeah. Here's $100. It doesn't look like this, but it's make believe. We're going to make believe it's $100, all right? But we'll put Trump's face on it. All right. So you got your $100. You put your $100 in. But no, you don't get a ticket back. You're using your PayPal account. Okay?
Oh, cool.
What? No. Your PayPal account is your ticket. All right? So if you have $100, you're going to give me your $100. I'm going to put you in the website. That's how that's going to work.
Oh, nice.
You'll be entered a different way.
Cool.
So what happens now is you're not just in for that motorcycle. You got 21 prizes. Okay? So we're going to call the first prize. All right? And we have a big wheel on the computer, which will be on a screen like behind you. And what's going to happen, that's going to spin, and the name's going to pop out.
Nice.
Let's just say Bob. Bob, you're the winner. You won a leather jacket.
Nice.
But Bob's not going to say, damn, I really wanted the bike. Because Bob's still in it.
Oh.
So now we spin the wheel again. All of a sudden,
So
Bob
you can win
wins
multiple
again.
prizes.
All of them.
Nice.
Bob wins again.
Nice.
Now, Bob, you won a leather vest. So now Bob's got the jacket and the vest. And he's like, wow, man, I really wanted the bike. Am I out of it now? No, Bob, you're not out of it.
Nice.
So now we spin it again, and guess what?
Bob
Bob
wins again.
Now you won gloves, riding gloves. So now Bob's got the jacket, the vest, and the gloves.
And then he
So
spin
all of a
again, and
sudden-
Bruce wins the bike, and everybody's
And
happy.
And Bob goes home alone.
And that's what happens at the end.
That's cool, though.
Bob wins the bike.
And if you want to upgrade, you can
Yes.
you not?
Bob took the
Well-
boat back to Cleveland.
There you go. So what happens is, if you win the bike, and you're like, you know what? I'm not really crazy about this motorcycle.
Too dangerous.
No, it's too small.
Too small.
So I'm going to take this
Which is
motorcycle
dangerous.
now, and whatever this bike is worth, $16,000. Harley Davidson of Nassau County will take the bike and put that $16,000
Towards a
the
better, bigger bike.
that you want.
Nice.
Absolutely.
So you're a winner all around. Plus, you're helping out a cancer patient.
Which greatly deserve it.
Right.
Yeah.
So you are a winner, no matter, even if you didn't win the bike, or the jacket, or the vest, or the gloves. You are a winner no matter what.
That's good. So everybody be Bob.
Unless you're a Met fan. If you're a Met fan, then you're not a winner.
No, never.
Oh man,
You're just not a loser?
Right. Because what is the difference between a hot dog in Yankee Stadium and a hot dog in Citi Field? Do you know?
I do not.
You can buy a hot dog in Yankee Stadium in October. You see that?
True.
man.
Very true.
That's what happened. What's up, Brazilian Nut? And they, speaking about
Hey,
Mets,
what's up, Anna?
the Moonlight, I don't have the flyer, damn it. The Moonlight has opening day tickets for the Mets.
Aren't you going to that?
I think I might be. Only by force.
That'd be a great picture.
That would be.
Nobody will make it
Right
happen.
about home plate.
With a big hot dog shoved in his mouth. With a Met logo right behind him.
There you go.
With a calendar that says July, right?
But
the
wait a minute,
Moonlight-
aren't you while you're down in Florida? Aren't you going to be by Port St. Lucie?
I'm going to be in
That's
Pussy.
training camp.
You
ain't
could
it?
say hi to Juan Soto then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, loser. I'm going to tell you something. Juan Soto is not going to be the Juan Soto you guys saw
Oh
last
no,
year.
we're on this
Just
guy.
so
Better.
you know.
Here we go.
Because
Yeah.
Juan Soto had one guy behind him, Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
And
he's a
forget
big
the
dude.
Red Sox. I want to talk to you about the Red Sox. All right? You a Red Sox fan over there?
I do not watch baseball.
What?
I hear you.
Good guy. I like you already.
There you go.
I don't know.
Like
Aaron
watching
Judge,
paint dry.
Aaron Judge is a big guy.
He's a big dude.
He hit the fence and he broke his toe. That's pathetic. Out for 6 weeks. Like, what? Are you kidding me?
He,
don't
he
worry.
knocks the cover off the ball.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Aaron Judge might have broke his toe, but
But
Soto is going to break his own heart when he realizes he's on the Mets, not the Yankees.
his first swing of the bat was a home run, okay?
He's laughing.
First
Oh, what?
swing
Spring
of the bat.
training?
Doesn't
Come
matter.
on, they're lobbing the balls in for that. Are you kidding
What do
me?
you know about lobbing balls, John?
Yeah.
But check out the Moonlight Pub, man. They got tickets for sale. Man, go to the Moonlight Pub on Facebook. I thought I had the flyer. I don't have the flyer in there. I got to put it in. Go to the Moonlight Pub on Facebook. They got it up on the Facebook page. You can buy opening day tickets. They got. So check it out. They have all kinds of bus rides there and food and all kinds of good stuff going on at the Moonlight Pub for the Met opening game.
Nice.
Right? The Cincinnati Reds are nothing. Go Red Legs. I've never heard of a red leg. What is a red leg?
Hey, Johnny.
I think that was the original name of the team.
Johnny, if you're going to go to this thing with the Moonlight Pub and the Mets win, that means you're going to get to sing the Mets theme song, and somebody's going to film it, and then it's going to be on the show, right?
Yes, the Mets. What is the Mets theme song?
I don't know. They got some
Meet the
sort of
Mets.
song.
Oh,
they all
beat the
sing out
Mets.
there.
No, it's Meet the Mets.
Beat the Mets. Everybody in the league has beaten the Mets.
Except for the Yankees who lost 4 last year.
It's all right. They won the World Series against them. That's all that counts.
Oh, Jesus.
And I was there.
How many years ago was that now?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Hey, if we're playing a baseball game, right?
Check Johnny's
Who's on
blood
first?
pressure.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, man.
If we're playing a baseball game, okay, and it's tied 2-2, all right, then I hit a fly ball and you drop in the outfield, and Chris scores, and we won 3-2. 10 months from now, a year from now, does it matter, or is it a win? It's a win. It's a win. No matter what.
It's a lame win.
Anyway, with the Cincinnati Redlegs, I never heard of a Cincinnati Redleg.
That was the original name of the Cincinnati Reds.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was Red Legs.
Kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Where would they come up with that name?
I don't know. You're talking about the 1800s.
I'm thinking of something really bad right now.
I'm sure you are.
But I can't really
How do you
say
get a red leg?
Because exactly because we're on the OBBM network. I'm not going to say
We
it,
can't.
but I'm going to say Motorcycle Mayhem Radio is on a lot of different platforms these days. First of all, right here, Facebook Mondays at 8 p.m. Like and follow our page. We're also right here Wednesdays at 8:30. Okay, the Motorcycle Mayhem Radio National Show. We're also on 103.9 FM LI News Radio on Wednesdays from 6 to 7. Or you can go to linewsradio.com and listen live at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're also on iHeartRadio, Google, Spotify, Alexa.
Wherever you get your podcast from.
We're also on Rock Rage Radio network going across the country. We're also on the Bikers Hangout in the UK. And we're also on the OBBM network, which is on Roku, the Fire Stick, and Apple TV. So check us out on all those platforms.
You can
No
remember
reason
all
to
that.
miss this show.
If you can't find us, then you must be a Met fan.
Yeah. We're on every single bathroom in the United
Or a
States.
Red Leg fan. Are you a Red Leg fan? No. I will never think of the Cincinnati Reds other than the Red Legs now.
Yeah.
That's it.
Ever in my life. Go Red Legs! Right?
Actually, I do have a Cincinnati Red story.
Go ahead.
It's like as a kid, like I said, my favorite baseball player was Tom Seaver growing up.
Absolutely.
Just
Tom Seaver?
Metfin, Tom
He was a
Seaver.
Met.
I'll give you props on that.
He was, yeah, no, I grew up on one. It was great.
Did you
I
want
was,
to be Tom?
What's that?
Did you want to be him?
When I was that age with his record, absolutely.
Okay.
You didn't have a picture of him on your ceiling, did you?
No.
Okay.
But no, that was Ozzy. But
Well, he had a mirror on the ceiling.
yeah. now you're talking 1980 something.
This is
But
getting weird, yeah.
yeah, I know. But anyway, so when he was traded to the Reds, I just absolutely broke my heart. But then, now, like I said, my dad was a fireman in Queens, so he got tickets to Shea Stadium all the time. We got tickets. We went to a Mets Reds game. It was Tom Seaver's first game back at Shea
geez.
Stadium
Wow.
as a Cincinnati Red.
Red Leg.
Well,
So to me, it was just like I didn't care. I got to see Tom Seaver. That's all I cared about.
And you
You know-
probably got a red leg.
You know what would have been cool? Like being called like the Boston Crab Legs. Would have been cool, right? And their logo, like all their legs have bats in their hands. You know what I mean? That'd be a cool logo,
you're out of your mind.
right? So
I heard they had brooms in their hands one time.
they might have. All right. On that note,
Johnny's
Well,
getting quiet real quick now.
Back at the range.
we're gonna end this. Thank you for coming in, man.
Yes,
I
thank you for
appreciate
everything.
you having
Awesome.
me. I had a good time.
Thank you,
You
Bruce.
promote how people can find you.
So our website is bikerwall.com. On there, I have a motorcycle awareness and safety education section. Also, I have a not-for-profit that we're trying to decrease the number of accidents and fatalities on the motorways of New York State. So it talks about the different things we're involved in. But my wall actually has names of fallen bikers. We want to respectfully honor them. And then the classes also honor them by trying to prevent more names from being on our wall. We have a
Excellent, man.
Facebook page, again, Traveling Memorial Wall, Traveling Memorial Wall for Fallen Bikers. Get a hold of Chris, Long Island Debate. Those guys are awesome as well. We're working in tandem, and we're pretty much one of the same.
That's fantastic, man. Great job with that. And I'm really proud of you, and I'm glad you're here.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
This
I'm
video.
excited
Good
that Long
ideas.
Island is doing such a great job, and it's so important.
Yeah, absolutely
Very.
right.
Yes,
So on that note, I want to say goodnight to everybody. Louis, you want to finish with anything, Louis, quick?
Louis Bag of Donuts.
Yeah, I do. Hey, listen, if you're trailering your bikes down here for Bike Week, stop, get some coffee in you, stretch your legs, get down here safe. If you're riding from anywhere, again, be careful. Look for the palm trees and pray for the warmer weather.
There
We'll
you
see
go.
when you
Nice.
get down there.
There
I'll
you
be
go,
down
Louis.
there, man. Say, Brian, you want to say anything?
Just that y'all going down there, and as I try to say in the thing is I guess what is it? Let the rain be at your back.
He said it the other night. You can't say it now.
Towards the sunset.
Nice.
All right, brother. Good job, my friend. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up and say goodnight to everybody.
All right, good night,
Remember, go to
everybody.
rockandrollforacure.org to donate. They need it. And check us out. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well.
Yes.
And I want to build up Instagram. So Instagram, go to Instagram and follow us there too. All right? Thank you for coming in. I want to thank Bobby for coming in for the Alliance.
Yes, that was good.
All right, we
Yeah.
also had on Bill Cox. Thank you too, brother.
Yep.
And everybody have a safe night out there. On next show, I'll be live from Daytona Beach, Florida.
Yeah.
See you there, Louis. See you down there, brother.
Be safe, everybody.
Yeah.